Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Gaming News Weekly Live. It's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy week in gaming. Game Awards came and went. There's so much controversy going on with that. There's a lot of toxic people on the Twitterverse, on the Xverse now, I guess, and talking madness about the Game Awards after what happened. GTA kind of fumbled their own bag, but the hype is still there. People still excited. The release date, there's so much going on, bro. But we're gonna jump right into the news, bro. It's Gaming News Weekly. I got my water with me, so you know I'm ready to talk. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. We could just get right into it. Wait, what is it? Oh, there is nothing. There's nothing. Get back into gaming news. Okay, we start off. Hey, we should just start off with the beginning of the week. Sony banning a lot of motherfuckers, bro. They banned a whole lot of people. Why did they ban a whole lot of people? Nobody knows. Even the people that got banned didn't know why they were banned. They did a ban wave. They banned so many accounts so fast. And then they reverted it because they accidentally banned a whole lot of people that didn't have an offense against their account. I don't know what the hell is going on at PlayStation. I really don't know. And oh yeah, the picture did fall. It fell, so I had to put it back up. Maybe I don't know. I could use something else to put it up. But yeah, it failed. So I need to put that back up. So yeah, Sony banned a whole lot of accounts. There were so many fans. They on Twitter. They talking to Sony supporters. Sony's like, hey, well, you got banned. Nothing we can do about that ban. Sony really doesn't care about their fan base. PlayStation really doesn't care about their fan base because how do you ban so many innocent people? Just outright just ban motherfuckers, bro. They turn on their PlayStation for the first time in 2 months after they beat Spider Man, and they like, wait, why do my PlayStation say I can't play? Sony banned you. Sony banned you, but they unbanned a whole lot of people that were wrongfully banned. We still don't know the criteria on why they were banned in the first place because Sony never came out and said it. All they did was have a blanket statement saying, "Hey, you violated PlayStation guidelines." Really? Which guideline did I violate? They sound like YouTube when they do that violation guideline shit, bro. Because they really don't care. They really just make that shit up on the fly just so they can do something, just so they can add disciplinary action to whatever the hell you're doing. But yeah, Sony banned a lot of people, a whole lot of people, thousands of people, and most of them did get unbanned. So I mean, they fixed it finally, but the initial bans was crazy. It was crazy. And then what next happens? The next thing to happen is GTA 6. So we all knew GTA 6. They announced that hey, we're gonna have our first trailer. They had the date on it. I think it was like the 5th or the 6th or something like that. Then the 4th came around and GTA's trailer was all over YouTube, trending all over the internet. It was everywhere. It got so many views so fast. It's one of the highest viewed videos in YouTube history in like a span of time. It is crazy. They leaked their own trailer early. Rockstar literally leaked their own trailer early, so they just went with it. That's I was one of the first people to see the trailer. That's how I did my reaction video so early, and they ripped my fucking video right off YouTube. Right when I uploaded it, they ripped that video right down. I was like, God damn, Rockstar! Instantly, because the video was only up for like maybe 30 minutes when I made my reaction video. So it was like Rockstar was kind of mad that they leaked their own video because it wasn't like it wasn't on Rockstar's official YouTube account where I watched it, and I thought it wasn't real. I thought it was like a teaser or something. It could have been a prank. No, they leaked that motherfucker early. I watched it early, like a lot of people did. I reacted to it early. Hey, what's up, Cool Breeze? I reacted to it early, and then they took my video down, and I'm like, damn, GTA 6, bro, why y'all have to do me like that? But the trailer was hype. It's in Vice City. Vice City's map looks crazy big. I seen the map like 2 days after the trailer came out. They have like the official map size, and it's massive. They made this game definitely twice the size of GTA 5. Why did it need to be bigger? I don't know. GTA 6 just had to be bigger and badder in every way possible. But the trailer looked good. It wasn't anything out of the ordinary. I mean, things came out It's not launching on PC at launch because they don't want it to get stolen. Of course, Rockstar want to make as much money as they can. It's going to be 30 frames on console. Of course, we already knew that. Rockstar is not about to force 60 frames on their game because it's not worth the graphical downgrades. And all the critics are going to play that bitch at 30 anyway, like they do every PlayStation game, and say, "Hey, this is the best shit we ever played." Like they know how to win the market. There is a lot of people from Florida that are trying to sue Rockstar because they say like, "Hey, Rockstar modeled this character after me. Rockstar modeled this character after me," and put them in the trailer. And it's like everybody does this to GTA games. We all remember Lindsay Lohan was doing this to GTA games. The GTA 5 came out. They was in so many lawsuits with like fucking the Facebook equivalent of what was it called? You say you don't really know anything special. You Oh, you don't have anything to say special. Yeah, because GTA is GTA, and it's gonna be good when it come out. Kind of it is kind of messed up that it still has 2 years. GTA still has 2 years out technically because it's coming out in 2025. How is that possible? Rockstar, how is that possible? How is it still 2025, bro? That's exactly the same thing I was saying with Bioware and Dragon Age. Because they showed a Dragon Age trailer, still didn't have anything in the trailer, didn't have a character model, didn't have no combat sequences. Then they dropped that they're having a gameplay showcase in the summer of 2024. It's been 10 years since the last game from BioWare. No, because I forgot that game did come out. You say focus on other games, but it does look good. Yeah, I mean GTA 5 looks good, but it's not one of those games I'm about to be, running to the fucking store to buy. I need to pre-order that right now. Like it's not one of those type of games. GTA 6 is going to be a big deal. I'm going to play it, but it's not like I'm about to give up another game that I already have anticipated to put GTA 6 on the list. No, no. I played GTA 5. I mean, I played GTA 5 when it launched. Played through it, had a good old time. Didn't touch it no more until it relaunched. Played through it again, had a good time. But I mean, I'm not jumping on the bandwagon of like, hey, yeah, this is the game I'm looking forward to the most. It's not, bro. I'm looking forward to Dragon Age because it's been 10 years since the last Dragon Age, and they've been fucking off. I don't know what the hell Bioware has been doing. I know they had Anthem, but Anthem only had support for a year after it launched, and I think they made that shit in 3 years. They had Mass Effect Andromeda, which the Mass Effect team made that game, so the Dragon Age team shouldn't have been hindered by fucking Mass Effect Andromeda coming out. And then Dragon Age is still no official release, no official gameplay news. We still gotta wait a year to even see the game. I'm like, BioWare, bro, you gotta be bugging over there, bro. EA, what are they doing? That should annoy the hell out of me. But I mean, that's all the news before the Game Awards. Because then the Game Awards start. And the pre-show is the pre-show. It was alright. It was kind of whatever. They were just throwing things out there. They did the esports stuff. They did the accessibility stuff. I think Forza won it. They had some trailers of like P3's remake. It looked great. Atlas's new game, Metaphor. I'm looking forward to that next year. Oh, it looks so fucking good. The new Atlas game was probably the most hype thing I seen. Oh my gosh, bro. We gonna get into that, bro. But Atlas's new game was one of the things I was really interested in, and they showed more of it. I want to see even more of it, but that's just me being a greedy fan at this point. But like, Metaphor looks like it's gonna be a really good fucking game. But we gonna get into the Game Awards because Game Awards went different than I expected. See, everybody expected Baldur's Gate to sweep, and it kind of did, but not as dominant as you would have thought because they won a lot of awards outside of like the major categories. They won some some just like handoff awards, bro. That's like, come on now, bro. Baldur's Gate shouldn't even be there. They won best community, best community like engagement award. How the fuck are they winning it over Epic and Fortnite? That doesn't make sense. That it didn't make sense at all. But Baldur's Gate won that. Somehow they won it. They won best multiplayer game. How did they win it over every multiplayer game on that list? When Baldur's Gate only has 4-player co-op. And it's drop in and drop out. It's sometimes it's not even a multiplayer game. But they gave them that. You said there was some surprise announcement that Dan brought this year. Oh my gosh, there was some good announcements. We're gonna get into that too. The announcements that was shared are really good. But yeah, Baldur's Gate won a whole lot of like cheap ass awards that like they shouldn't even been in the category. But I mean, if they put them in there, they might as well win it. And that's kind of how they got their roundup because all the real awards kind of went to somebody else. They went to the revival of Jet Set. Bro, Sega went off, nigga. And the trailer was so low key, it was so nonchalant, but it did so much good work for Sega. People was like, "Holy shit, Sega, what are you doing?" Yeah, but like Baldur's Gate won a whole lot of awards that didn't really matter at all. And then they won the award that mattered the most, which is Game of the Year. They won that. Everybody's happy, I think, until you go on Twitter the next day. And all the Spider-Man fans are in flux on the Twitterverse. They're raging on the Twitterverse. Why? Because unlike Starfield, Spider-Man got 7 nominations. Starfield only had 1. Starfield didn't win. Everybody, haha, Starfield didn't win no awards. That's fine, bro. Spider-Man had 7 chances to win 1 award and won 0. 7 chances to win an award and lost to every other game. Kept getting stepped on. Kept getting stepped on. And now Sony fans, PlayStation fanboys are on Twitter just saying Spider-Man should be winning all these awards. Spider-Man is a better game than everything. They're right now on Twitter trying to say that Baldur's Gate 3 was not the biggest game to launch on PlayStation. Was not the best game to launch on PlayStation this year. They're really saying on Twitter right now, after they used Baldur's Gate against Starfield for months, now they're saying Spider-Man is better than Starfield. I mean, not Starfield. Spider-Man is better than Baldur's Gate 3. They're really going at Larian. Sony fans, after all the shit y'all did, after all the shit they talked about Baldur's Gate coming to PlayStation and not Xbox, now they're targeting Baldur's Gate 3 with Spider-Man, bro. Of course, Spider-Man wasn't gonna win the best action game with Zelda. Zelda should have been in the RPG category. I said that before the Game Awards. It didn't look right being in the action RPG. I mean, the action game category. It didn't look right being in there. They should have switched those and Lies of P, and it would have been a more competitive category for RPG of the year. Because Zelda's always been a JRPG. It has never been a fucking action adventure game. It has always been a JRPG. And now all of a sudden it's an action adventure game. It doesn't get the battle for RPG. With Starfield, with Baldur's Gate 3. Come on now. It was the categories were all like you can read the categories. I think I went over them on a video. You can look at a category and see that they placed them in here to win. You see who they placed in there to win the category. Because if Baldur's Gate 3 and Starfield are the only 2 big RPGs in that category, of course Baldur's Gate is taking it over Starfield. Baldur's Gate is more well received than Starfield was. The action game category is probably the best one. It was probably the best category in there. And Zelda took it because it deserved it. Zelda deserved Game of the Year. Not Baldur's Gate 3. I mean, Baldur's Gate was the biggest game on the list besides Zelda. And Baldur's Gate took it. Rightfully so. They deserved it. They did a whole lot. But everybody's saying Spider-Man was cheated. Spider-Man was abused at the Game Awards. No, Spider-Man wasn't that fucking good. It getting 7 nominations shouldn't have been a thing. It shouldn't have got 7 nominations at all. But they gave it 7, so they gave it due diligence. They're like, okay, Spider-Man was a good game. We give it 7. It should have got 1, just like Starfield got 1, because Starfield was a good game too. It only got 1 fucking nomination. When it had great music, it had great game direction, it had great art. It had a whole lot of cool things, but it only got one nomination. I'm surprised Spider-Man got seven. I think that was just because the critics was like, okay, Sony's only first party game. We might as well give it something. You say you don't know why Resident Evil 4 was nominated? Because Resident Evil 4, I don't know. Remake shouldn't be able to win Game of the Year. A remake should not be able to win Game of the Year. It shouldn't even take a slot for Game of the Year. I don't care how good the fucking remake is. This is an old game, but if they did that, then Square Enix wouldn't have anything for Final Fantasy because Final Fantasy won like most anticipated game, and it's a second half of a remake of a game. You still say the OG was better? Yeah, that's how I feel about the Mass Effect like the remasters, the trilogy. The originals are better. The originals are way better. But that's kind of how these things play out. The critics, I don't get to, my voice doesn't get to do anything. But the critics, they do what they want. Cyberpunk won fucking, I don't know, a community service award. I forget what the fuck the one Cyberpunk won. And I'm like, how the fuck is it even in this category? Some of those awards didn't make sense at all, but they give them bitches out. But I know Sony walked away with one award that night. Microsoft walked away with three. So with everything that has happened, Sony had how many more nominations than Microsoft did? And Microsoft still walked away with more awards than Sony. That's fucking crazy. That is like the most ironic shit that happened in Game Awards history. Microsoft still walked away with more awards than PlayStation. When PlayStation had twice the nomination. Twice the nominations as Xbox did. You said best audio went to Hi-Fi. Bro, Hi-Fi winning best audio, it made sense. But then it didn't win best music. And I was so confused. I'm like, how the fuck is it not winning best music? They had original music and they had copyrighted music in the game. And both of them bitches are on tempo. Whether you play it with the copyrighted music or you play it with the original music for Hi-Fi, yeah, it beat Spider-Man. Yeah, it definitely did. But how the hell does it not win best music? That went to like Final Fantasy or some shit, didn't it? Like some dumb. I'm like, there's no way Final Fantasy had better music than Hi-Fi Rush, which was a literal rhythm action game with some of the most fire music this year. And for some reason, they don't win best music, but they win best audio design. Those two awards need to just combine into one. And Hi-Fi should have that. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, but I mean, I don't really know how critics determine these things. We just get to watch the Game Awards unfold. So that's kind of how it went. Sony won one award and it wasn't even for gaming. They won an award for a TV show. That's the only award PlayStation got all night was for a fucking TV show. And I'm like, that's really the direction Sony's going in. They didn't win a single game award category, but for TV show, Sony Pictures, HBO, that's all they got. And then Neil was like, yeah, they're gearing up for season 2. I can't wait for that. Neil, what the fuck is happening with your game studio? Why is everybody getting laid off? And why are your games not coming out? He ain't say shit about that, bro. He talked about, yeah, season 2 of The Last of Us TV show is coming. I can't wait for that. And it's like, damn, Neil, you forgot you were a creative director for a fucking game company. I think Sony forgot too, because that's why none of their games won a fucking game award. They only had one game anyway, but like, they walked away with not a single game award the whole night, and then they won one for a TV show. Sony, bro, you're in the wrong business. I think Sony is out of the games business, bro. I think they're just in the TV show business now. They just take those IPs they got. Let's make some good TV shows. They can do it. They showed that they did. They got motherfucking Twisted Metal out the door. That's getting a season 2. They got motherfucking what's this called out the door? The Last of Us. That's getting a season 2. So I mean, Sony's doing good on the TV front. On the game front, Microsoft is doing better. 3 awards to 0 in the Game Award categories. I don't know what to tell them. Hey, I don't know what to tell PlayStation fans at that point. It's kind of sad. But yeah, Forza won two of them. They won like accessibility, and then they won like best racing game, which of course is winning best racing game. Every time Forza comes out, is winning best racing game. There's not a single racing game that's beating Forza. The thing that surprised me is Street Fighter beat Mortal Kombat in best fighting game. That shit took me out. I was live streaming, and for some reason, Street Fighter beat Mortal Kombat as best fighting game. And I'm like, what? You said peeps are really trying to be slick, knowing damn well that there's a difference between Sony first party exclusives and third party. Oh, you talking about for Final Fantasy? Because yeah, if you wanna like bait people and be like, oh, Sony won some awards because Final Fantasy 15 won one. That's a Square Enix game. That's not a Sony game. Square Enix won best anticipated game. That's not a Sony game. For so I mean, if they want to give Sony pity awards for Square Enix being a partner with Sony, that's one thing. But when Xbox has Xbox games up there winning Xbox Game Awards, they don't want to give them the credit they deserve. It's kind of wild, bro. But you're going to give PlayStation Square Enix's credit? What? Square Enix doesn't get their own credit for making their own games and Sony just buying them and marketing them? That is crazy to me. That is crazy because Spider-Man, Sony's only game, won nothing. So, oh, give them Final Fantasy's awards because those games are on PlayStation. Those they're going to be on PC in a couple months, and then they're going to be Square Enix games again. They're not PlayStation games. The Sony fan base, bro, the PlayStation fans. I don't think they understand that Square Enix doesn't work for Sony. They might be good friends. They might make a lot of money with PlayStation, but they're not a PlayStation studio. Until PlayStation can lock them down and just buy the whole company, they're never going to be a PlayStation studio. They're just going to keep letting Sony buy their games, even if they're bad. They sold Sony two bad games, and they sold Sony two good games. That is all we can see from Square Enix right now. But Xbox did really good at the Game Awards. They didn't have too much to show. I know there was a whole lot of rumors that they were going to show more, but what they did show was phenomenal. Hellblade, their actor for Senua was there. I think she presented an award, or she presented the music for the game, which that was kind of cool. The little music for Hellblade was there. They had a trailer, a combat trailer. That shit was phenomenal. It was gruesome, bro. It was kind of brutal. Seeing you in there breaking people's necks and just stabbing people in the head. I'm like, damn, they really made her out here real deal killing people. It ain't just a hack and slash game no more. It seems they getting some brutality in there, and Hellblade looked really good. You said definitely more games in the cut. Way more games in the cut. I hope they do another Dev Direct in January. That's what I'm hoping for because that would just be icing on the cake. Another year of great games launching for Xbox. Some release dates. We get these. We know these. And yeah, Hellblade is releasing next year. I think that's what it said. Is releasing next year. That's kind of cool. And then all of a sudden, Arcane Leon came out there and they announced a Blade game after a clean trailer. And I was like, what is this? Now, that was a surprise. The Blade trailer was one thing. Arcane Leon being the ones making it, partner with fucking, with Marvel. I'm like, Blade from the people that make Dishonored is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be a peak game. Because the swordplay in Dishonored is already really good. The parries, the dodges, the dismemberment, it's already there. All of it is there, bro. The groundwork is there. It's definitely going to look like that. Have you seen all the all the Epic game things they've been showing? Like when they do the showcases with Epic and they show what they got out of Unreal Engine, she looks exactly like herself in and out of the game. Like the woman that announced the music to start. That's Senua. That's what she looks like in real life, and she looks like herself in the game. It is so clean how they did that. It does look really fucking good, and everybody's like, "Oh my goodness!" And that was gameplay. There was gameplay of the game. She's fighting, and she still looks that good. It's gonna look that good. Yeah, they're using Unreal Engine 5. That's why it's taking so long because they started it in UE4, and then they had to port it all to UE5, and then they had to scan all these materials. Got like 8K scans. They did a whole lot of crazy stuff to make this game look as good as they possibly could. And then they mocap the whole game. So all of the movement in the game, all of the combat in the game, all of the facial animations in the game, they mocap all of it. So it's like a movie, and they're acting out the movie in real life, and then they just translate it into the game with programs and create Hellblade for us. Which I mean, Hellblade looks really good. I'm looking forward to seeing it, to playing it. I'm not looking forward to it too much though, because I'm not like a super fan of Hellblade. I'm not gonna act like I am because it looks so good. Like I like Hellblade. It's a cool game. It's a cool concept for a game. Psychosis is a crazy thing, bro. Psychosis is so wild, and the way they like display it in Hellblade is crazy. It is so creepy, it's crazy, but it's also different. It's intricate. And that's what like intrigues me when I play Hellblade. And it should creep me the fuck out. So I don't play Hellblade too long. I still haven't finished the first one. I think I'm like halfway or 3/4 of the way done with the game. I need to go finish it actually. But yeah, Hellblade looked real good. Blade was a big surprise. That looked so good. There was a crazy showing. And then there was, bro, after the Blade trailer, there was so many people like, oh, this is gonna be on PS5. How do they think that? Like it's still so wild how PlayStation fans can see an Xbox studio make a game and they still hold out hope that it comes to PlayStation. Like to this day, bro, they still are thinking Xbox games are just gonna go to PlayStation because PlayStation is PlayStation. Yes, they're forever reaching for Xbox games, but I thought Xbox had no games, bro. That was the narrative for years. Xbox had no games. But now Xbox has all the games, and they're hoping these games come to PlayStation for some reason. They were begging Xbox to go third party. They were praying. They're like, please let Xbox go third party. For what? What do y'all get out of that? So they can play Xbox games. Y'all can just buy a PC. Y'all can just buy an Xbox. You said you thought BG was locked down? What do you mean locked down? What do you mean by that? What is my stream doing, bro? Wait, what do you mean? You thought it was locked down? You said some thought it was Sony exclusive. I mean, Larry and themselves said it wasn't Sony exclusive. They were just struggling to make the Xbox version of it. And now Xbox has the fixed version of it. Oh, we need to get back to Baldur's Gate 3. Because, yeah, Baldur's Gate 3, it went up there. They only got to go on stage one time, even though they won like 5 awards. Because the other 4 awards that they won just got rounded off in a thing by Jeff Keighley. They didn't get to go on stage, get their award, nothing like that. So they won Game of the Year. They finally got to go on stage because I was wondering the whole night, who is this man in his suit of armor? It was the fucking creative director of Larian Studios. So he goes up there and he get his award. They only get his man like, yeah, he had his costume on and everything. It was crazy. He go up there, he win his award, he give his little speech, and then they rushed him off the stage. And as they rushed him off the stage, a trailer plays for their like deluxe edition of the game, the physical edition of Baldur's Gate, which is coming out soon. I don't know how soon because it's not available yet. No, he actually said he didn't know he was gonna win. He was hoping he would because they won other awards, but they didn't get to go on stage. So the whole speech that he had lined out, he didn't get to do it because they rushed him off stage too fast. So he was supposed to announce that Baldur's Gate was live on Xbox when he won Game of the Year, and they rushed him off stage. I don't think he knew, not for sure. Not with all that Alan Wake on that stage, bro. Alan Wake was on stage so many times. that I think Larian thought they were gonna lose, bro, because they looking at all this Alan Wake on stage like, fuck, do we really have what it takes to win this fucking award? And they pulled out right at the end. Baldur's Gate 3, Game of the Year. Get they round of applause to Larian, but they forgot to announce the Xbox version of the game was released. Because Jeff Keighley told them to get off the fucking stage. And I'm like, Keeley, bro, you literally ruined their moment. He ruined a whole lot of developers' moment because he was rushing people off stage the whole night. But the Baldur's Gate 3 people didn't get to be on stage long. And then they forgot to do their announcement for their game launching on Xbox. So the Xbox got a shadow drop of Game of the Year, Baldur's Gate 3. Because nobody knew it was on Xbox. They literally had to come out on Twitter and tell people, oh yeah, Baldur's Gate just launched on Xbox, by the way. They shadow dropped the fucking game on Xbox because they forgot to announce it at the Game Awards. They didn't have time to anyway. Jeff Keighley kind of like fucked up their whole speech by rushing them off the stage. But yeah, we got shadow drop of the biggest game of the year on the Xbox console, which is fucking crazy, bro. We got two big shadow drops in a year. Hi-Fi Rush and Baldur's Gate 3 shadow dropped on Xbox. And it's like, goddamn, bro. Xbox just looks like the premier place to play games now. Because you can shadow drop some shit like Baldur's Gate, and come on now, it doesn't even turn heads. Motherfuckers like, oh yeah, Baldur's Gate just launched on Xbox. Okay. That is crazy, bro. Because so much shit is going on at Xbox. They're like, Baldur's Gate gets shadow dropped, and it's crazy. Gotta love those shadow drops. Of course, no marketing, no news, no nothing. That motherfucker just shadow drop on Xbox. And people just found it. They just found it. Like, oh, look, this is Baldur's Gate 3. And the physical edition of the game is not out yet. So, like, the 3-disc set for, like, Xbox, it doesn't really exist yet. Not in stores, anyway. I think you could buy from Larian, but I don't know when they ship. Because I kind of want it physical, high key. I said that in my like, recap video for the Game Awards. Because I wanted to buy it. But I mean, I might as well just wait and buy it. Just buy a physical edition of it whenever the hell it's available. I don't need to buy digital. I could if I mean, I'm not gonna rush it though. I have so many things to play. Still gotta finish Lies of P. Still gotta finish War Tales. Still gotta finish a whole lot of other things. But yeah, Baldur's Gate launched on Xbox. That's actually cool. It's cool. I've seen some of the reviews for it. I had to make a video because some of those reviews are so funny. People were just so hyped that the game finally came to Xbox and it's working. It's not broken no more. So like the best edition of Baldur's Gate is literally the Xbox one because they fixed it all. And they changed so much. They changed the endings of the game. They added new endings to the game. They changed so many like dialogue options. They fixed a whole lot of animation issues. They fixed so much of Baldur's Gate before it launched on Xbox. They like it was worth the wait, I think, because people got a game that's not broken. People literally got a game that's not broken. But the fact that PlayStation fans, now that Baldur's Gate Shadow dropped on Xbox, think Spider-Man is a better game than Baldur's Gate 3 is still crazy. It's still complete fucking nonsense. It doesn't make sense at all. Why would they just all of a sudden start thinking it? I'm getting random ass comments. Comments for what? Oh, I heard it was one hell of a journey making Baldur's Gate. It probably was because Larian was they are a solo studio for the most part. They're an indie studio, so they're independent in their own right, but they're massive. They have like 600 employees, so they're a big ass independent studio. They're not a small independent studio. So that's when like the indie game category starts coming into play because what makes an indie studio nowadays? Because Baldur's Gate is an independent game. That's an indie game through and through. But that indie game was funded by Tencent. So Tencent did fund Baldur's Gate 3. That's why they had so much money to make the game. And they had it in early access for 3 years. So like it's not like Larian just made this game, brought it out their back pocket and put it out. Like they've been working on this game for years. It's been available to play for 3 years. Not all of it, not all the way through, just like the first part of the game. Has been available to play for 3 years. And they've been using that data to build the rest of the game. That's why the first part of the game was done so well. And then it gets kind of broken as you get through the game. That's kind of how that happened because they made the beginning of the game the best they possibly could because people got to play it over and over and over again for 3 years straight. So yeah, the journey of making Baldur's Gate 3 was it was crazy. It's a crazy one for Larian. And they finally got they big break in the gaming industry because they've been dropping good games for as long as anybody has been playing games, probably really. I mean, they had the battle with Bethesda and BioWare and freaking CD Projekt. They've been battling with them to be the face of the RPG genre for years, 20 years, 25 years, I think. They've been battling with the biggest developers, and they finally get their win. After all these years, Larian finally gets their game recognized as the best in the RPG genre. It took them a while because I mean they were definitely getting their ass beat on by Bethesda for so long. They're finally beating Bethesda. I think Larian's like, all right, that's a dub. We can hang it up now. They can hang up the gloves. They finally beat the OGs. They finally beat the OGs, the masters, the students that become the master. I mean, the Game Awards was it was all right. The Sega thing, the Sega little trailer, it was strange because it happened so fast that at first I didn't know what the hell was going on. But then they showed like Crazy Taxi, they showed Jet Set Radio, they showed Golden Axe, they showed some more games, and I was like, what the hell are these? Because I thought it was going to say like, oh, they're coming to Game Pass or something, like they were going to be backwards compatible. But no, all of them are getting remakes, and I was like, what? Sega's remaking all five of them. So five franchises. Sega is literally remaking all five of them and bringing them back. And I'm like, Sega, what the fuck? Out of nowhere. That was out of nowhere. And the trailer was so clean. I haven't seen it a second time. So I don't know what I missed from it. But Crazy Taxi looked fucking crazy. It was colorful. It was bright. It was fast. It was fast paced too. It was moving so fast. You said they could definitely bring a console back. See, that's one thing I don't think Sega can do. That's one thing I don't think Sega can do. Bring a console back? That'd be hard. Because first they got to find a good manufacturer because they can't do it in house. Sega doesn't have the funds to do an in house manufacturer build. So we have to get somebody to do it for them. And they would have to get worthy components. Because are they trying to make a AAA console? Or are they trying to make a. I mean, I can't say a AAA console. Because you can know like a high end console. Because you know that's how they described it in like the court case between PlayStation and Xbox. The high end console market is what PlayStation and Xbox is. And then Nintendo is in like the low end console market. When Nintendo is a high end console. Just like they are. It probably doesn't push the same graphical horsepower, but it's still a high end fucking console. But you can't tell government regulators anything. But yeah, so if Sega tries to make a high end console, I don't think they have the funds for that. And then how would they pull back all their partnerships to make people buy a Sega console? Because first they would have to get the third party developers to make Sega console software again out of nowhere. I don't know how many consoles can just come out of nowhere and get their console supported. Most people don't want to learn new hardware, so they're gonna get the side projects of everybody. Then they're gonna have to pull all their IPs back, all their contracts back from PlayStation, from Nintendo, from Xbox, and get all of that content back on their own console. Which that's gonna take a fuck. Who knows how long that's gonna take? You said you don't know. Nostalgia is one hell of a thing. I mean, yeah, for them to bring back five franchises and remake those, that's nostalgia at work, and people might just buy into that. But to bring back a whole console, that'd take a whole lot of work Sega doesn't have the time for. I don't even think they have the funds for. Not really. Because they have a deal with Nintendo for Shin Megami Tensei. So all of Shin Megami Tensei's games are going to Nintendo. They don't go anywhere else. They go to Nintendo. So how would they revoke that contract from Nintendo? And then with the P team and them making content, they used to just make content for PlayStation. Now they're making content for Xbox and PlayStation. They finally got that deal going. But how would they pull that back to get Sega to only make games for Sega when their content is usually distributed on PlayStation and now is distributed on Xbox? It would be a whole lot of like minor inconveniences for a lot of people, including Sega, to get their studios. Like Yakuza is like living rent free on Game Pass. Like living rent free on Game Pass. Would they really stop that to make a console again? I don't know. Sega's making a lot of money with everybody else's hardware. And it's smart. Like they went third party and they've been thriving off of it. Do they need to be a first party console creator again? I don't think so. They could release a retro. They could release like a Sega Genesis again. They could re-release like a Dreamcast. You said just thought there's no need to drop a console though. I mean, yeah, their franchise is coming back. It's still gonna be a big ass deal. It's still gonna be a great deal. I'm looking forward to what Jet Set Radio looks like 4K 60, because it looked it looked really good in that little trailer. I don't know how. Hold on, let's look up the trailer actually, because I mean we could just do that because I forget what other games are on there. Freaking Blade. It said finna be glorious on PlayStation 6. Who the hell said Blade was going to PlayStation 6, bro? That shit's crazy. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Where? Oh, where? It's Sega. Oh, the new Monster Hunter looked it looked so good. Where the hell is Sega at? Am I tweaking or am I just missing the Sega thing? Um, what the fuck is Sega? Yeah, I'm tweaking, bro. I can't find the remaster trailer. I can't find the remaster trailer. You said when Hi-Fi Drive, you thought that was Jet Set Radio. It was inspired by Jet Set Radio. That was initially why they made the game, and now Jet Set Radio is coming back. Phil legit was talking about that too. Like he really wanted to get Jet Set Radio. I wonder if he's gonna try to get that exclusive. Try to get an exclusivity deal with Sega for Jet Set Radio. I think Microsoft could pull that off. Be like, hey Sega, throw them a couple mil. Go ahead and let us get that game off your hands, bro. Marketing everything. That'd be smart. That'd be a smart thing for them to do. I really can't find that trailer. Damn. Ruined it. Yeah, I really can't find that trailer. But it's alright. I mean, I could delve harder. I just looked real quick on the feed. Could not find that hole. Not right now. But what was another surprise to see? Oh yeah. No Rest for the Wicked. Did you see that game? Hold on, go to the trailer. Because when I seen that trailer, bro. Now that's a trailer I know I can find. And we should watch the freaking Blade trailer again, high key. I kind of want to see it again. I watched it the first time. So where is that trailer? I know I could find it. Oh, it's this one. Hold on, let me crap. Let me display this for y'all. This trailer right here. I mean, I could turn the audio up. But this is one of the trailers that when I seen it, I was like, what the hell is this? Because it looks so clean. I was like, who is this? It's such a fire art style. Like the designs and everything. I'm like, this shit looks great. It looks phenomenal. I'm like, whose game is this? And then the muffin the side things start. I don't know why tentacle bone monsters are always in everybody's game, but that's some motherfucking Souls like shit right there. That's what I said when I first seen it. And then this shit popped off, and I'm like, there's no fucking way. Moon Studios back at it again. And I was like, look, I was so heartbroken when I saw the Moon Studios logo. Because at one point in time, Moon Studios and Microsoft had a great relationship. They had a perfect partnership. They made Ori. Ori was big ass hits. Moon Studios was like, our games deserve to be on more platforms. Microsoft let go of the partnership. It came out that Moon Studios' director was like bullying and harassing all his employees. That's why everybody was quitting. But I'm like, if they're still making great fucking games, like this shit looks amazing. I don't know if it's a great game yet because it hasn't came out yet. But it looks so damn good. And I'm like, if Moon Studios could still drop masterpieces after all the shit them and their director went through, I don't know if Microsoft should have let them go. I'm really upset that Microsoft let them go. Because they have a little showcase coming and everything. It's still gonna launch on Xbox. It's not like it's not. But that's one of those things that I'm like, Microsoft should not have let go of Moon Studios. After seeing that, I'm like, oh my gosh, Microsoft, bro. You said it looks like a mixture between Astro Train and you said there's a wild looking game shown. You forget the name of it. Let me check. Cause you said it was a mixture of Astro Chain and something else. And then Hideo was there, bro. Hideo being there was kind of it was kind of weird. Hmm. Was it one of those gotcha games? Because they showed a lot of gotcha games. You said when you saw it, you was like, "What the fuck?" Black Myth was there. I remember. Raza Ronin was there. Hmm. I'm trying to figure out what game you were talking about. The Exodus game looked kind of cool. Metaphor was there. Wait, are you talking about Metaphor from Atlas? This one? You said you're gonna have to run it back. It could have been Metaphor. Hold on, because Metaphor had a fire trailer. It looked so good, and he was like skateboarding the whole fucking trailer. Hold on, let's go. Let's go here. Metaphor trailer.
It's a story about a world very different from ours.
Tis a world where all people are
When I seen this trailer come up, this ended the pre-show. And when I seen it, I was like, fuck you, Metaphor, back at it again, bro. I'm so excited for Atlas games dropping on Xbox. That is what I'm excited about the most. Platinum and Sega supporting the Xbox platform. Even though this is not coming to Game Pass. That's fine. It doesn't need to. It might come to Game Pass later. But there's so much good. The art, nigga, the music, the combat. This should look fire. Even the animation, bro. They had people to work on freaking Neon Genesis, bro. Look at that shit. I don't know. I'm just so hyped for this. You said Exodus look really good? We're gonna go to that trailer next. Why are her so long? Did y'all see that shit? Goddamn, I ain't go back far enough. How the fuck her hair is it's clipping through the floor, bro? Her hair really clipping through the floor. But yeah, this game looks like it's going to be a masterpiece, bro. From Studio Zero, it's definitely going to pop. I think man's ripped his own heart out when he launched his like Persona-like thing. I swear, buddy ripped his own heart out. And it's coming out fall 24. That shit took me. I'm like, Atlas dropping two bangers in the same year, because remember, Persona 3's remake is coming out in like February or January, one of those two. And it's coming to Game Pass day one. And then this game is coming out in the fall, right after that. Monumental occasion. You said the guy who wrote Mass Effect is writing for Exodus? What? What guy writing for Mass Effect? Because all the OGs, Chris Wynn, Mike Laidlaw, Mark Dara. What do you mean, Casey Hudson? Those are the writers that I know. Who's working on Exodus? I didn't hear about that. Which one of them are working on Exodus, or is it somebody like lower tier? It could be another developer from back in the day that we just don't know about. That's probably what it is. But hold on, let's go find the Exodus trailer. Cause I don't think of like a big name one. You said Drew something. He wrote the novels. Oh. So he's a writer. So he writes the lore and stuff for them. I mean, that could actually be really good. They show Black's bit. Where is Exodus? Because that's the one that Matthew McConaughey came out and he like announced. Not Exoborn. Cause it was a weird thing. He came out there and he's like, he may or may not be voice acting in it. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Why is it so hard to find this fucking trailer? Brothers Tale of Two Sons is getting a remake. What the fuck is Exodus? Alright, I don't see the fucking Exodus trailer. Where the hell is all these trailers, bro? I swear, it's like they launch the Game Awards. They have all these things going, and then the trailers just disappear. It's like they don't exist no more. Hold on, I'm still looking for it. The Blade trailer, that shit was phenomenal. Because was Exodus Where the hell is it? Oh, here it is. I found one. Matthew McConaughey, get out of here. I want to see the trailer. All right. We can watch the trailer. Because I was looking at the tech and stuff. You say you found it's called Infield?
Hold on, I'm getting a reading.
Alright, we're gonna look it up after this Exodus trailer. Because Archetype Entertainment.
That day was a miracle. It would be our salvation to fight against the Celestials. Humanity.
Did you see the brain shimmer on those aliens? That shit was fire.
This is it.
They found us.
Stay down.
See, when I first watched this trailer, I was kind of annoyed.
Hunted us down.
Because I swear, she was getting this nigga in so much trouble
They keep
by not listening. And I was like, lady, you are the one causing all these problems. He said, hey, don't go over there. She falls through the floor. He says, hey, don't touch that. She grabs it. Fucking security system pops off. He gets blown up. And then they get chased around. And this man literally sacrificed himself
speed. Time slows to a crawl.
so that she could get away. And I'm like, bro, come on now. Why would you do him like that?
As for her,
I want to know what that technology is, though.
and in the chaos of those final moments, we never said goodbye.
But these CG trailers, that should look good, bro.
Our service, our sacrifice, discovers worlds, seeds hope, breaks empires. We are the travelers.
Yeah, I don't know what to think of the gameplay for the most part. Because it doesn't look like it doesn't look like a normal third person like shooter game. It kind of looks like what Returnal was doing. But I mean, Returnal was all rightly received. It didn't do well. That's why Sony was so pissed. But I mean, now they're making all their games roguelike. So that's kind of what it looks like. It looks like it's gonna be a roguelike game more than a like a third person like action story game like Mass Effect 3 or some shit. Or like Gears of War. I don't think it's gonna be like those. I think it's gonna be more like Returnal. Maybe. I don't know. We have to see more of Exodus. And you said Infield. Okay. Is this a mobile game? Are you trying to get me to look at a mobile game? Oh yeah, Christopher Judge, bro. That shit was funny. Hold on, I'm about to play it to see if this is it. Is this the right place?
Journey ended here, a place of wonder and awe. We breached the cosmic veil and reached a new planet. Yet generations later, this world remains untamed. Our reunion was foretold, our paths destined to cross. I'm here for you now, Administrator.
Oh, it says captured on PC. So is it not a mobile game, or is it? Ike, he just reminds me of Scarlet Nexus. I want more Scarlet Nexus, bro. Scarlet Nexus was such a good JRPG. Oh, I think it's a gotcha game because that's why it's not coming to Xbox.
A place of
Go
wonder.
back. I need to see that last card. So yeah, it is a gotcha game for sure. It has to be because when those games, when those mobile games don't come to Xbox, it's because them motherfuckers are gotcha games, and Microsoft do not condone gotcha games, bro. For some reason, that's why we don't have Genshin on Xbox. That's why we don't have like Haiku Star Rail on Xbox. That's why all those games go to PlayStation and not Xbox. It did look hella clean. Like it reminded me of Scarlet Nexus a whole lot. Like combat and stuff look like it's gonna be real fluid. It's just one of those games that Microsoft don't condone this shit on their platform. And I kind of understand because when people start buying into those games, yeah, you can make a whole lot of money, but you can ruin a whole lot of motherfuckers' lives with gotcha games, bro. And Sony's like, fuck it, give us that gotcha game money. And Microsoft still hasn't caved into that gotcha game money yet. Maybe because Microsoft doesn't really need the gotcha game money. But I mean, we all know Genshin Impact is making billions of dollars. Billions of dollars. People be running up so many bills on Genshin. It's crazy. Those things be happening. People be really ruining their lives playing those games. Cause they be wanting to get those new characters, bro. They're like, hey, I gotta get this. I gotta download that. What else was shown? You know what I didn't see? And I was kind of upset that it didn't happen? Elden Ring DLC, bro. Where the hell is Elden Ring DLC? Cause that shit has been missing. It has been real deal missing. But yeah, that Bethesda logo. We already knew what was up. Goddamn Bethesda logo shut up. And we was like, oh shit. Arcane Leon. Them goats. This trailer still kind of slap.
Turn that shit up.
He was cutting his nigga hair this whole time.
I don't bite.
He's like, it's time to go.
Lock up tight now. Night's just getting started.
That's just fucking clean, bro. Fucking Blade, bro. That trailer was so clean. And it was so short. It's just right when they seen Arcane Leon, Bethesda, and Blade, they like, God damn it. God damn it. Microsoft snatched that right off the market. I know they did. There's no way Microsoft is just gonna be like, hey Marvel, bro, we gonna make this third party. Fuck no. I think Microsoft was like, fuck that, nigga. We gonna make this game. We're keeping it. We're keeping it. And I think they're keeping it. Because yeah, we didn't know what the hell Arcane Leon was working on this whole time. And they've been working on Blade this whole time. I'm real deal looking forward to Blade. Because I never knew I wanted a Blade game until I seen that trailer and Arcane Leon working on it. And I'm like, that will work so well with like the vampire setting. Cause I mean, we know what happened with Redfall and Arcane Austin. Redfall wasn't horrible. It has some good stuff in it. It's just they didn't execute well. They didn't develop for enough time. Microsoft's cleaning all that up, bro. They're like, yeah, bro, we ain't letting y'all go out like that ever again. because now our namesake is on the line. So Blade is probably going to be exclusive to Xbox, and it's probably going to be a damn good fucking game. Third person action game though. That is what I was surprised about. Because when he said it was third person, I'm like, oh. Not going to be a first person Blade game, third person Blade game. So is he going to have a zip line? Is he going to be doing like Batman and shit? Jumping off buildings on top of niggas' heads? Drop kicking them? I don't know. Blade looks like it's going to be a good... It's a good character that deserves a video game. And you know the trolls online. They're like, oh, they got a C tier Marvel hero when we got 2 A tier Marvel heroes. You said, what the hell is OD? I don't know what OD is, bro. We do got to get to that. Hideo and Microsoft are working on a new game together. And that new game is OD. Jordan Peele is writing on it, and there are a couple more writers. But I really don't know what OD is. Where's the trailer for OD, actually? We should definitely watch that trailer. Because it was some of the weirdest shit you could ever see. That shit was definitely weird. So yeah, the OD trailer. Because it didn't show a lot. It just showed some things, some faces, some people. And
The hungry purple dinosaur eats the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and
like, is this in game?
bending and
Is this what the game looks like? Because that looks really fucking good.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab,
But it's supposed to be like a cloud-based...
and started bending and cracking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what the hell they're looking at, but you see like the little rotating hexagons in their eyes.
Purple dinosaurs ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale.
I really don't know what the hell this game is supposed to be about. I'm confused as hell. And it's Hideo Kojima. So, you know, some people just be hyping it up because it's Hideo. But I don't know what the hell this is. But you can see, like, there's a game in their eyes. So you look into their eyes and you can see, like, there's people panning around, walking around. But I don't know what the hell... No, you supposed to look into their eyes, because that's how you see what's going on. Because like the last girl, before she starts screaming, you can see like the room that she's in. Like you see the room that she's in her eyes, and there's a doorway and somebody walks through the door. You say, yo, that's that hypnotizes. I mean, it's like you can see the figure coming through the door in her eyes. So I don't know what type of game this is, but you can see like there's definitely more to this game than just the faces. I don't know what the fuck it's about though. I couldn't tell you. Hideo couldn't even tell us. And then like Jordan Peele was there and he was talking about it, that they're writing and stuff, and I'm still confused, bro. I'm still confused, and it's called OD. Xbox's Hideo Kojima's game. Using MetaHuman and Cloud Azura and so many other things. Unreal Engine. For all players and screamers. Xbox Game Studios. Kojima Productions. I don't know what the fuck to think about that. I don't think anybody knows what to think about that. Because it's one of those like cryptic things that Hideo does. You said, yeah, Hideo said it's like nothing you've ever seen before. I mean, everything Hideo's ever made is something we've never seen before. Because like, who was making walking package simulators when he made Death Stranding? I still don't know what the fuck's Death Stranding is about. But I know it's a walking simulator. I deliver some packages. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Hideo makes some crazy, not orthodox things. So I know it's going to be something way different. It's going to be off the beaten path. A lot of people not going to like the game. I just want to know what it is because it looks in it like it piques my interest for sure. It intrigued me when I seen it. It's just so weird that I'm like, what are you trying to show me, bro? And the more I look at the trailer, the more things I see. But I think that's how it's supposed to be. I need to go watch, like, you know, those trailer breakdown people? They like break down trailers of like the things that they're fans of. So I need to go find a Kojima fan and I need them to break down his trailer to show me what I don't see because I don't really follow Hideo outside of Metal Gear, really. Because that's all I knew him for. I knew Kojima from Metal Gear. That was it. That was it. Completely. Konami, Metal Gear. After that, I don't know. You said Uncanny Valley, mad uncomfortable. It looks like it's gonna be a cool little project though. Oh yeah, fucking Black Myth Wukong. Where's Black Myth? We need to go look at Black Myth. Black Myth Wukong. Where are you? Skull and Bones got a trailer. I laughed so hard when I seen that. They really got a Skull and Bones trailer. I was so disappointed. Uh Banishers is the game I'm looking forward to. Like that is top of my priority list. That is top of my priority list for sure. And this trailer looks so crazy too. But where is wait, what trailer are we looking for again? Damn, I just forgot. Let's look at this Hellblade trailer. High key. One more trailer, Hellblade.
I've dreamt of this. This place of fear and fury. Do you hear it? The heartbeat of the lost one.
Yeah, this is definitely a game. Cause how she walk. When she's like going psychosis, she's going psychotic.
I can feel them on my skin.
Fucking crazy. Ninja Theory. Look at these environments they're making.
Inked in blood. I won't stop fighting for them. Until the very last beat
Hellblade is always creepy as hell too.
fades away.
She still got her little disc on. So yeah, I guess she still uses it to parry. And like stop time. But yeah, all these fight scenes is exactly how Hellblade looks. When you fight. They smack the fuck out of her though.
The truth.
I'm like, Senua, no!
All the lives inside me tell me to let go. The shadow will always hang over me.
But yeah, they had her ass doing work.
What will I become?
Hellblade 2. That shit coming out in 2024. Hellblade 2 looked amazing. Definitely try out Hellblade 1. It's worth it. For a little bit. Like if you start catching the psychosis like I did, it's understandable to put the controller down. Because that shit it gets to you. The whispers, the whispers all around. See, I should live stream it. That's what I should do. Everybody put on their headphones. I should live stream it and let y'all listen to the whispers, just like I listen to the whispers. And y'all would hear what I hear. Y'all would feel what I felt. Because it's one of those games, bro, where like it definitely gets at you. You say you played about 5 minutes, so you like got off the boat and you like walked down the corridor. I think that's the first 5 minutes of the game. You get off the boat because you like paddle boat. I think you paddle boat for like the first 5 minutes. Wait, you didn't even get off the paddle boat? Cause yeah, you paddle boat in the first 5 minutes of the game, I think. And then you get off, you get on shore. She like grabs her husband's head. You said you got off, so you got off the boat at least. Okay, but yeah, Game Awards. There was something else at the Game Awards. I can't remember what the hell it was. It wasn't a Christopher Judge thing, because that shit was funny, bro. Christopher Judge making fun of the Call of Duty campaign. You say you didn't see no head though? She had her husband's head. When she gets off the boat, she grabs her husband's head and she links it to her belt. Like he's literally on her belt. Kind of how Madeira is on Kratos' belt. His head is there. Yeah, she had a little head on her belt. The whole game was about her husband or getting her husband's head somewhere. You said thanks for reminding you. Yeah, she just had her husband's head. Kung Fu Panda has a fourth movie coming out? What? See, I've been seeing hella people playing Lethal Company, and I kind of want to try that shit out. Like, some parts of me want to try that shit out. But what is I think I was supposed to go to Wukong, bro. Where the hell are you, Wukong? You said the Twitch people eating that game up. I swear. I mean, Hellblade was a big ass deal when it first came out. Where the hell is Wukong at? That's why I didn't find it the first time. I really can't find Wukong. Oh, that's why. Okay. Let's watch Banisher's trailer. I like Banishers. I don't know what the fuck is T for teen. Oh, Lethal Company. Oh yeah, Lethal Company looks like a really fun game. Like it looks so fun. I've seen a couple people play it, and I'm like, I might play. But I mean, when there's PC centric games, I usually avoid them because I don't want to just play on PC. That's the thing. Like I really don't want to play on PC. I don't have friends to play with on PC. So I just play like games alone on PC. Really, I just play like RPGs, like games made by random people on what you call it on Steam. But I really don't play games on PC a lot because I'm a simple console gamer.
Life to the living.
This is my most anticipated game next year. Outside of Obsidian making Avowed, is this game from Don't Nod. And it's Banishers. This shit is gonna be peak. Hopefully. That's what I'm looking forward to. This game being great. I don't know why the hell all the bodies falling out the sky though. But yeah, they living in two realms of reality. You said good devs. I mean, yeah. I really mess with them, but that shit's creepy, folks. That big motherfucking lady is creepy. Cleansing spirits, nigga. They got some good combat in it. Got some parries. Some co-op gameplay. Focus home, don't nod. I can't wait for their next game. I mean, yeah, I played what is it called? What is it called? The one with the teenage girls on the island. She could go back in time. They made that game. They made Vampire, which I played Vampire for the channel. Like, if you go look up Vampire on the channel, I played it for the channel. I played through it. I don't think I finished it, though. I need to finish Vampire for the channel. I beat it myself. I played Just Sam for the channel. I have those videos up on the channel. That's what I'm saying. I play Donut games for sure. That's why this is my next most anticipated game after those. And Focus Home always has like some good like AA developers, because you know they're not AAA developers yet. They don't have that budget behind them, like, you know, like the AAA developers that we come to know. But like Spiders, Don't Nod, like Saber over there at an Embracer Group, like those are like AA developers that are putting out really good fucking games. And those are the developers that I look at the most when I play games. And when I'm looking to get new games, those are the developers I look at first. Yeah, Life is Strange. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Life is Strange is the one with the teenage girls on the island. When she could go back in time. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, so I played Life is Strange. I never played the second one. Or the Superhero Kid one. I didn't play those two. But I played Life is Strange. I played Spiders. I mean, I played Vampire. And then I played Just Son. And I'm looking forward to Banishers. I'm definitely looking forward to Banishers. Did it say when it was coming out, though? Because I watched the trailer. Oh, it says February 13th. Okay. So it's coming out quick. You know what we need to look up? The roadmap for next year's releases. Because right now, how many games are confirmed to come out next year? Where would we find a good list of games coming out? You said I might as well give them a try at some point. I mean, I probably should. At least some of them. Okay, hold on. This might be a good list. Hold on. Let's get the names in here. This could be a good list. So, Alone in the Dark, that's a horror game. Bulletstorm, VR. Well, why is Bulletstorm getting a VR? You say you stamped Life is Strange 2? Is that the one with the brothers, or is that the one with the girl that can feel emotion? I don't see. That's what happened. I didn't know. And the one with the superhero is free. Oh, see, I didn't know that. So Superhero Boy was free. Life is Strange 2 is. I'm gonna have to go look them up. 'Cause I remember there was one with some brothers, and there was one with girl that could like feel emotions, like she could take on people's emotions. The price is free. All right, they got Apollo Justice, freaking Ace Attorney. That's coming out. Oh, these are remakes. Howl, I don't know what Howl is. Tekken 8 is coming out in January. Rugby is coming out in January. And then February comes around. Persona 3 is coming. Banishers is coming. Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 remastered. I didn't hear about that. What else? Mario vs. Donkey Kong. I didn't hear about that either. What is that? Mario vs. Donkey Kong getting a game? Star Wars Dark Forces remastered? What is this game? I didn't hear about that either. And then Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Outlast Trials come to console. As Dust Falls go to PlayStation. Outcast New Beginnings. Dragon's Dogma 2 comes out in March. I remember. Rise of Ronin. They did show that at the Game Awards. Rise of Ronin comes out, and it looks exactly like Ghost of Tsushima. Exactly like Sekiro. Alright, True Colors is the one that she reads. Yeah, because she can like see if somebody's sad or if they're aggravated, if they're like angry. Okay, I can see that. Elysium Chronicles. I haven't heard of nothing come out in April. Nothing comes out in May. That's crazy. June, the final shape for Destiny. If that's actually still coming out, we really don't know. Black Myth Wukong comes out in August. And all the unreleased date ones. 33 Immortals coming to Xbox. All these PC releases. Animal Will. Where the fuck is damn, what is it called? Pal World. Where is Pal World, bro? Avowed doesn't have a release date yet? I could have swore it did. I thought it got one last year. Beyond Good and Evil 20th anniversary. That accidentally got leaked by Ubisoft. Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. What the hell? City Skylines 2. I could have swore this came out already. This is re-review. Why is it on here if you could read the review? Earth Defense Force 6. More Final Fantasies. Flintlock. Coming to Xbox. I thought they announced a release date for this too. Foam Stars. I could have swore it came out. No, that was a demo. The demo came out. Oh yeah, PlayStation getting a Dust Falls. Yeah, because a Dust Falls was actually a fire game. And it won a Game Award last year, didn't it? I think it won one last year. Like Games for Impact or something. Greedfall 2. Can't wait for that. Why say only PC? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Greedfall 2 is coming to Xbox. I know it is. If it's not, I'm going to be upset. Ink Illuminati. Didn't this come out already? I could have swore I played this. This came to Game Pass, bro. Kingdom Hearts Missing Link for iOS and Android. Kingdom Come Delivery is getting a Royal Edition for the Switch. Lollipop Chainsaw Repop? What the hell? Nope, there's Metaphor. That shit's gonna be fire. Octopath Traveler 2 coming to Xbox. Did it come to Xbox? It say re-review. What the hell? Power World? Where the hell is it? That's coming to Game Pass. I need to play that shit. Replaced? I swear Replaced came out. Or did it get delayed? Stalker 2? Still waiting on that. Hellblade? Spy X Anya? What the hell? Anya's getting a game? Star Wars Outlaws? We still haven't seen shit from Ubisoft and Star Wars Outlaws. Check out the. You said None, the Broken Mask? Evil Nun, the Broken Mask. Hold on. Like a video? Hold on. Let me go look for it. You said it's on Xbox. What kind of game is it? Evil Nun, the Broken Mask. Oh, this motherfucker look creepy. What the hell is this? What are you trying to get me into? Oh, the game is only 2 hours long, so it's short. Did this motherfucker just shadow drop? Can I get a... Can I get a trailer of this hoe? I need to look up a trailer. That's what I'm looking for right now. Alright. Let's see if this trailer... See what we can get ourselves into. Oh, so it's actually a nun going around. Damn.
Here you will meet friendly and jovial boys and girls like you.
She got a big ass hammer. Oh no, you left the key on the floor, little kid.
Without forgetting to pray at night. Come and enjoy our camp.
This is that one game like Granny. You know the grandma game where you gotta like escape grandma's house? This is exactly what this is like. $350 million downloads? Damn.
Buy the game now and join me. We'll have a great time.
That's just wild, bro. That's just wild. Why? Why would they think like that? That shit was crazy. She says also like Nun Massacre. Why do they keep making Nun Massacre games? Why is nuns doing all this crazy shit? Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Oh, they dropped their last clan trailer. I think they dropped the last what is the last clan called? Or they do a blog post for it. I don't think they dropped the trailer for it yet. I want them to bring fucking World of Warcraft to fucking Xbox. I know that should be phenomenal. Just bring World of Warcraft to Xbox. That should be so good. It would be toxic as hell though. All those PC botters and it beating the fuck out of you. All the little noobs that come to console. They come from console anyway. But yeah, I think that's all. Who all won awards? Alan Wake won 3 awards. I forget which 3. Persona 3. See, the thing about Persona 3 is that I played Persona 3 Portable. It was alright because it's not as good as 4 and 5 is. Because I played the fuck out of Persona 4 on PC because it wasn't on Xbox. So when it came to Xbox, I already played it on PC. So I wasn't that excited about it coming to Xbox. Persona 5 came to Xbox finally because it was nowhere but PlayStation. And I have that game. I'm playing it. I need to finish it actually. I have so many games in my backlog, bro. It's crazy. Persona 3 is a strange one, but they're also remaking that one because they knew it was kind of iffy when they had the portable version of the game come out. So the remake, I'm gonna try that one out because I didn't like portable that much. I think the little like friendships that you gather, those things are weird as hell. Some of the characters are just hella strange. They're not really likable, so they're easily skippable. I don't want to talk to you. So you don't talk to them. You don't get that storyline. And you kind of miss some content because they're just like not likable people. Or you have to force yourself through it to kind of like get that content and to get those upgrades from talking to them. They redo it for Persona 3's remake. I'm excited to play that, but I'm not as excited for Persona 3 as I am for like Metaphor or Persona 6 if that comes to Xbox day and date. Like those games, I'm more excited for. Persona 3, it's alright. It's alright. And a lot of people like it a lot more than Persona 4 and 5. Which is strange to me. Maybe because I didn't play it in that order. I played 4 before I played 3 and 5. So 4 is like my favorite Persona game at the moment. Because that was the first one I played. And that shit's good. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully the remake of Persona 3 gives Persona 3 the life on Xbox it kind of deserves. Because Persona 3 is an ancient game. It came out on PSP, I think. So yeah, it's one of those things that I kind of gotta, find it in me to enjoy that game. But other than that, the other Persona games are good. The remake, I'm definitely gonna play, but Metaphor is the game I'm looking forward to. I want to play fucking Roblox. Not Roblox. What is it called? Lego fucking not Minecraft. Lego what you call it? God damn it. Lego Fortnite. I want to play Lego Fortnite. Bro, this Christopher Judge shit. He like the joke was kind of funny, but like why did everybody get upset? There were so many like Activision developers that was upset at Christopher Judge for making that joke. I mean, he did do a side ass comment after that, like another company he had never worked for. He's talking about Activision, but like all he did was say that his extra long speech last year was longer than the Call of Duty campaign. Which, I mean, it's a joke that so many, like, critics were making. Like, oh, the Call of Duty campaign is too short. They literally gave it the lowest score in Call of Duty history. When all of the Call of Duty fans say, this is the best Call of Duty they had in the last 5 years. But let the critics tell you, this is the worst Call of Duty to ever launch. So it's kind of one of those things. Christopher Judge didn't do anything wrong by making that joke. Him saying that another company he had never worked for, he should have kept that shit to himself. But, Mans was probably drunk on stage again like he was when he won, Kratos' Voice Actor of the Year award. But yeah, the developers are kind of, come on now. But they work. Hey, they were coming at them hard, bro. They're like, bro, one Call of Duty does more work than every God of War game put together, and I'm like, damn, well, y'all don't gotta shit on him like that. Like, yeah, God of War doesn't get the push. That's because it doesn't go nowhere but PlayStation, and PlayStation niggas don't even fuck with Call of Duty. I mean, don't even fuck with God of War as much as they fuck with Call of Duty. So it's not Christopher Judge's fault that nobody buys this fucking game. It's PlayStation's fault. If they made better games and released them in more places, they might get more sales. But Call of Duty is going to sell no matter what. PlayStation fans love Call of Duty. That's why they buy more than they buy fucking what you call it? God of War. But you said Turok? Turok 3 is getting remastered. What did Turok 3 look like? Because I haven't played Turok since 360. Turok 3 Shadow of Oblivion. Wait, there's already reviews out for it. What? So did it already come out? PC Gamer has been waiting 2 decades. Oh, it hasn't came to Xbox or PlayStation yet. So it came out on the Switch in November. So yeah, everybody's waiting on Turok 3 remastered to come to Xbox and PlayStation. It doesn't seem like it's too demanding. I mean, it needs 420 megabytes of space to run Turok 3 on PlayStation. 29.99. Wait. So why am I getting all this mixed information? I swear, gaming journalists are horrible at their job, bro. They're horrible. They never give me concrete evidence. Cause yeah, I was trying to find when that motherfucker came out, and it's already on console. But that literally just said it wasn't on console. Oh, it dropped on the 30th of November. Okay, so it's been out for a while. Yeah, because it started out on the Switch, and then it came to Xbox and PlayStation after that. Which I mean, that makes sense. I kind of wanna look at it to see what it looks like. I ain't played Turok since 360, and I don't even think that was a good Turok game I played. Turok 3. Yeah, 29.99 by Night Dive Studios. That's not the original team, is it? Yeah, they're not the original team. Wait, is Xbox One X enhanced, but it's not Xbox Series X enhanced? What? Why would they do that? It says the Alien trilogy next. I'm looking at the reviews right now. Oh, you can buy all three of them for 60. That's not bad. They're remastering all the old games. You say you may pick it up. I don't think I'm buying anything right now. I mean, the holiday season is around. Maybe a sale pops off real hard and it captures me. But until then, I need to start, defeating my backlog. And then there's games like Baldur's Gate 3 that just dropped on Xbox. Shadow dropped. And I kind of want to get that hoe. But I think I can wait on it. I don't need it right now. You said there's so many OG games coming back. Even Jet Force Gemini and 1080 skateboarding. I mean snowboarding. Yeah, I swear I don't know if it's because they want to cash in on like the nostalgia or if they're like the creativity of these studios are kind of just stagnant at the moment. There is a strange thing to go through because I don't really know if I like that games are being remade or if I think it's just a cop out for some, because like for some developers like Capcom, they have so many new things they could be making, but for some reason they keep remaking all the old freaking Resident Evil games. Why do they keep doing it? Because they're making money off of it. It's safe. That's what I'm thinking. That's like Sony and The Last of Us. All those remakes for what reason? Because it's safe. And then there's old games, so like Turok 3 coming back. Like them bringing those games back, remastering those, I understand that because those are old games that kind of deserve to get a new life. Even if it's not a whole overhaul, remake kind of new life. They deserve some new life in them. And those studios are probably dead and gone anyway. So like just keeping their IPs to survive is one thing. You said Jet Force definitely deserves a comeback. I mean, yeah, there's some remakes that I look at and I'm like, okay, it deserves to come back. Like Destroy Humans 1 and 2 from THQ. I think those two games definitely deserve to get remade. And the remakes were good. They were good for what they're, what they gave. But there's some remakes that be out there and I'm like, come on now, it's a cash grab for sure. Like The Last of Us. The Last of Us Part 2, definitely cash grabs. And I'm like, come on now, bro. It's not for the fans, for sure. You could tell when some of these remakes come out, it's not for the fans. This is a big ass add-on sale right now on Xbox. I need more news on Greedfall 2. Freaking Fortnite taking all our fans. You said sad we'll never see Eternal Darkness remastered. I mean, it could, but I mean, somebody would literally have to go like get that IP and secure it for themselves. Because this one thing that's hard as hell to do. Like some of these dead IP or some of your favorite games probably aren't even owned by anybody no more. So it's kind of hard to pin those down and to get them picked up by another studio. Because you have to go out there and probably like try to find the IP and then try to like buy the IP. And then somebody probably might try to overcharge you for the IP. And studios don't want to go through that. There's so many games I want to pre-order and I'm just going to not do it. There's so many games I want to pre-order right now. Banishers. Fucking Dragon's Dogma 2. Metaphor. I mean, you can't really read. You said you would also like to see a Star Fox remaster game. I heard something about Star Fox, like a new Star Fox game. It's not a remaster. But I heard something about a new Star Fox game coming from Nintendo. You said that was Rare's game. But I mean, I heard another Star Fox was coming. It was like a small rumor, like way back. It was probably like 2 months ago. But yeah, nothing just came of it. I don't know if it was baseless or not. It could have just been wild speculation, but I did hear something about another Star Fox game. I don't know why another Star Fox game would be coming, but it would be something that if it came back, a lot of old fans would definitely be like, "Hey, let me jump into that." But I don't know how many like dogfighting games are going to be big. You said you're right. It wasn't called Star Fox though. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, cause yeah, that makes more sense. Cause if the Star Fox name is gone, that's kind of like what people were getting at. Like, hey, a Star Fox successor is what was okay. That's like when some people's favorite game franchises die and they have like a spiritual successor. That's always a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's that when some games are just what do you call it? What the fuck is hawked? From the 7th to the 11th. I think I missed it, didn't I? Today's the 10th. It's a free to play extraction game. Oh, is this one of those demos that came out? I fucking missed it. I should have played that. I didn't even think about it. That's alright. I keep missing all these freaking gameplay previews. Keep getting linked to all of them and just botching it. But yeah, I think I'm about to end Gaming News Weekly now. It's been a while. You said Dead to Right is still holding up. But I'd love to see UE4, UE5. A whole lot of like there's a whole lot of my favorite games from back in the day. I would love to see like beautified. I think that's what you call it. Like we like because most remakes are just like the beautification of an old game. But like I would like to see them beautified. I just wouldn't want to pay for it. Like that's one of those things. Like I don't think I should have to buy it again because I want to see it in a beautiful light. Like in today's time, because most of those games that came out, it was like 720p. So like I want to see it now in like 4K 60, but like they want to sell you it for $70. I'm like, this game is not worth $70, bro. I know it's not. Don't try to sell it to me like that. But that's one of those things that like you want to modernize a game because like with KOTOR's remake, I was hyped for KOTOR's remake not because it was just KOTOR getting remade. It's because I played KOTOR on original Xbox and I still enjoy the fucking game. But I do want to see a KOTOR like game or KOTOR itself on the beautiful side of gaming. Like if it looked like Jedi Survivor, but it was just KOTOR, I know that would be the best Star Wars game for another like 5-10 years. But on the flip side, shinier isn't always better. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I wouldn't want them to remake a game and it be like a horrible version of it. Yeah, some games do need to keep its original thing. But there's games that translate well, kind of like Final Fantasy for instance. Cuz Final Fantasy 7 went from polygons to 4K like 30, but it's an extra beautiful game. So we see Final Fantasy 7 now, nobody remembers the polygons. Nobody remembers little polygon Cloud and Tifa. They don't remember that. Now they remember the 4K like big high resolution character models of them. The big Buster Sword, and it's an action game now. It's not a turn based like JRPG strategy game no more. Like it's a completely different light for Final Fantasy 7 fans now. But when we all see Final Fantasy 7, I remember the polygons mostly because I didn't jump ship to go play the new beautiful 4K one. Maybe because they didn't keep the original game together. Then they broke it up into 3 segments of who knows what the hell Square Enix is doing. But I hear it's cinematic as hell, and I'm like, I don't play games to watch them. That's why I play War Tales. That shit barely has any cutscenes in it. I don't think it has any cutscenes at all. It has dialogue, it has walking, it has fighting. That's all I care about, and it's the best game I've played so far. Well, probably second best game I played. But yeah, it's one of those things. You said you never really got into Final Fantasy, but you did enjoy 15. I mean, I like the Final Fantasy of old. I like the PlayStation 2 Final Fantasy games. Maybe because they were easier. They were simpler back then. You know, you just do a command and they just do it, and you learn like the little timing system. So like you can attack people 2 times before they get one turn, and you could possibly get a couple kills before the enemy team even gets a turn. But Final Fantasy 15, I can't say I didn't like the game. I finished it. I didn't play the DLC though. And legit, I got all the DLC just to not fucking play it. I didn't play any of that DLC. Because like by the time I finished the game, I didn't want to play Final Fantasy 15 no more. That's exactly what it was. You said you were more of a Xenoblade type? See, and I never played. I played X, Xenoblade X, Xenoblade Chronicles X. I played X, I think. Yeah, I played a little bit of X, not a lot of it. But like the combat of Xenoblade is so it's one of those things, bro. Where like it seems more action based. Yeah, it seems more action based, but like Xenoblade's combat is different from anything. It's so different from every other RPG I've played that like I think the closest to it has been Tales of Arise. Was like the closest combat to like what Xenoblade offered. And it still didn't feel. See, when I played Tales of Arise, it didn't feel like it was done well. I don't know why that was, but it didn't feel like it was fun to play Tales of Arise. And Tales of Arise is a highly regarded game. I'd rather play Scarlet Nexus than Tales of Arise. And I still feel that way. Scarlet Nexus is a better game than Tales of Arise. In every aspect. But for some reason, Tales of Arise got pushed harder. It got DLC and stuff. It got all kinds of things. Scarlet Nexus got like, I don't know, it got shoved to the back of the line. But yeah, Xenoblade is a different type of combat. Cause it's kind of turn based. Like if you think about it, because everything has cooldowns, you kind of like wait in between like, you know, special attacks and you like do break attack, stuff like that. Use a Scarlet with DC Street to finish it. I still need to play through it a second time. Cause you know you're supposed to play through it twice. You're supposed to play through it as the male, then you're supposed to play through it as the female. To like get both sides of the story. I'm still playing through it as the female. I forgot. That got deep in my backlog now. It's somewhere. Scarlet Nexus is somewhere back there now. I beat that game. I enjoyed so much of it. No, I was kind of wounded because when I bought the best edition of Scarlet Nexus when it came out, so I got all like the pre-order bonuses and stuff like that because I pre-ordered the game, but then they dropped like some updates for the game that you had to pay for, and I think it added like what was it like more like hangout scenes to the game, and it added more character development to some of the characters that didn't have a lot of dialogue. So it added a whole lot of character development and stuff to the game that wasn't there in the beginning. But you had to pay like another $30 for it because they didn't sell it with a season pass. You say you used to hate on Scarlet Nexus because it's like an Astro Train clone. Astro Train was such a different breed of game. See, when I first seen Astro Chain, I was confused because I didn't understand how you were going to control two people at one time. Because you control your character yourself, and you can control your little ghost clone, your little astro projection, and you fight things with it. Like when I first seen it, because I never got to play it myself, but I have seen Astro Chain, and I was like, that shit looked crazy. It looks so wow. Scarlet Nexus is a pretty simple yet complex combat system. Mostly because like you can have all them powers, and then when you get you can have one. You can use one or two at a time to like combo them. Then you get like that overcharge. You use every power on your arsenal. You start popping powers left and right. You start going invisible while running at super speed, while running like doing fire powers. All that it was crazy by doing telekinesis. It gets wild. Yeah, you said once you get a hang of the Astro controls. Yeah, because you control a little Astro projection guy, and you can like do crazy combos with them. That's what was so crazy about it. Cause you can have them go and like chain a whole couple people together, and then you just go in there and just rip them all apart. Astro Train was such a good like. Nintendo has so many great ideas on their platform that I want to see on my platform of choice. That like Nintendo always has so many things in the bag. Like Shin Megami Tensei, I'm still upset that we don't get Shin Megami Tensei 5 on no other platform, bro. Just on the Switch. That's it. The Switch took Shin Megami Tensei 5 and didn't share it with nobody. Atlas was like, hey, you want a banger of a game, Nintendo? They're like, yeah, Shin Megami Tensei 5. You said it's damn near as wild as Bayo. I swear, bro, they keep just Nintendo hogs all some of the greatest Japanese games. And I don't even think they do it on purpose, bro. I think they just have really good deals in place. And then these are the games that kind of like drop into their lap from their deals. And it's like, okay. Because if you've seen like other Shin Megami Tensei games, like SMT3 was like an alright game. Like Nocturne was an alright game. And that came to PC. But then Shin Megami Tensei 4 was like a Nintendo DS game. I think it was a Nintendo DS game. It was a weird combination of game. Like it was a strange port of a game. SMT4 was. And then SMT5 comes and it's a completely revolutionary game. I have not played Bayo 3 yet. I have not played it. Can you get that motherfucker on Xbox actually? Or do I have to get it on Switch? Cause bro, I've been playing so much shit. You said get on it. I should. There's so many games, bro. There's so many games that I can't just stop playing games to get more of them. That's my problem because I keep doing it. I keep stop playing games because another game comes out. And I'll be like, okay, this game is fire. And then I go play that game. And then I remember, fuck, I need to go finish this game. So I stop playing it to go back to play another game. And then I get in this vicious cycle. There's too many games in my backlog. Like right now in the quick resume, I have like 6 games. Right now. That I need to be playing. And jumping in between all of them is a problem. Because I know it's going to take me forever to finish them because I'm playing so many games at once. So it would probably be better for me to just not have Game Pass. And not buy other games. Like I should just buy one game a year. And I think that'll do me some good. But like next year alone, I'm hyped for like 4 games. Already. Like games I'm literally getting. Dogma 2, I have to get that game. There's no way I'm not getting Dogma 2. Metaphor, I have to get that game. There's no way I don't get Atlus's new project outside of Persona. There's no way. I have to get that game. Banishers, I have to get that game. Because that's Don't Nod's next action RPG after Vampire. And hopefully we get a Vampire 2 after that. We won't know until we get after this. It is crazy out here. And then Avowed from Obsidian, their next game. I have to do it, bro. Those are 4 games I know I'm tied into already next year. You said I'm not going to lie to you. There are some frame drops here and there. And some textures a bit muddy. It's just sometimes. It's still fire experience. Oh, the stream? It's excellent on my end. It could be when I open the Xbox store. It could drop when I open the Xbox store. Because it started taking the data away from the stream. That could possibly be what it is. Because right now it says I have excellent connection. It's not fucking up now. I would see it. Oh, you're talking about Bayo 3. I thought you were talking about the stream. Because, yeah, I know the stream would probably be lagging when I open the Xbox store. Because that's usually what happened. The stream would just start breaking out of nowhere. And I was like, okay. But, yeah. I mean, they probably cleaned it all up now. Like, after launch, especially like a year after, it's probably like the cleanest experience you can possibly get. It's probably fire now. But I mean, it's all running on that fucking Switch machine. It always surprises me, bro. How much the Switch can actually output before it starts to break down. Because Bayonetta has so many things going on. Talking about buildings falling. She's like flying through the sky on a unicorn, shooting guns. And whales are jumping out the water, consuming things. All going all at the same time. And the Switch is just trucking along. Just trucking along, just having a good old time. Her crazy combat sequences. She be spawning bigger pieces of herself, coming out the floor, kicking the shit out of people. Bayonetta is a crazy experience, bro. I played Bayonetta 1 and 2, I think. Oh, I think I only played 2. I don't think I played the first one. Which one had the cemetery as to like the first level? Was it Bayo 2 or Bayo 1? Because I know I played one of them. You said Bayo 1 and 2 is 60 frames on Switch? Wait, the Switch can output 60 FPS? What? Is that true? Wait, I think we talked about this before, didn't we? We definitely talked about this before. 60 frames per second games on Switch. I forgot. There's so many. Yeah, because there's hella of them. We looked it up and everything. There's hella 60 frames per second games on Switch. That's the shit that's crazy, bro. 60 FPS on Switch. That's monumentous. Boy, I think we need the end gaming news weekly though, because now we're just rambling on. We need to get to some gaming. So yeah, I'm about to end this right here. So thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new. Make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. There's been gaming news weekly. Oh, I'm about to be on. I'm at the link his video somehow. I'm gonna have to link his channel somehow. I'm about to be on Tate Talks tomorrow, and we're gonna do a podcast over there on Tate Talks. I need to link it somewhere. I don't know where the hell to link it to. I don't know how to link other people's YouTubes to your YouTube. I need to make a community post or something and post it on there. So Tate Talks YouTube channel. We're gonna do a podcast. We're gonna collab. We're gonna be doing some more gaming news stuff. I do that stuff over there with him from time to time. So yeah, hopefully y'all check it out. I'm gonna link it on the channel somewhere. Maybe post a video before we go live over there on his channel to tell people, hey, come over, chat with us. But yeah. So I'm about to be live again, probably. And then be on vacation, I think. In like a week. In like a week, I'm gonna be on vacation again. And I can start streaming every day like I did last vacation in November. So I'm gonna have some streamed games lined up. I know I'm gonna probably play Mass Effect because we still need to finish that hardcore run. I know what else is on the list. Gears of War 3 is on the list. What else do I need to add to the list? There's some more games I can add to the list. I'm gonna have some games lined up. We're gonna be live streaming all vacation time. So make sure y'all tune in for that. And I'll see y'all in the next one.